Hi there, thanks for joining me today for mat Pilates. We're going to do some core. We're going to start with some stretching, do some abs, lower back, side lying exercises for our legs. And we are going to get started. Let me get the music here. Thanks for joining me. We're going to start sitting up tall. Legs are crossed, or you can have one leg out. We're going to go side to side. Reaching. So you're going to be breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Sorry, my dog sees a squirrel. We're going to try to work through that. Good posture. Sitting up tall, reaching long. So you can have your shoes off. You can have socks off, or whatever you prefer. You can have socks on. Still breathing. Let's do two more. And we're going to go back and we're going to hold it. So going over the head, we're reaching, holding it in this stretch, and then going to the other side. Nice job. Then we're going to take the arm, we're going to go all the way over the left knee, come back. Same thing other side. So you're bending at the torso, stretching out the lower back. Feel the stretch in the lower back here, reaching long. All right, so last two. And then we're going to go back and hold it. So going back and just holding it here, feeling the stretch. Allowing yourself to breathe, enjoy the stretch, lengthening the muscles. Coming back, going to the other side. Reaching and holding. We're going to come back. We're going to switch our legs. So we have the left leg in. We're going to bring the right leg back to where you're comfortable. We're going to open up the hip on the right side. So you're going to bring the right hip toward the left knee. Shift the weight a little bit and hold it. All right, then we're going to come back. We're going to switch sides. So that other leg, right leg comes in and the left leg comes back. Same thing here. So you're opening up that hip flexor here on the left side and you're going to where it's comfortable for you. Getting a little more of a stretch. Come out of that. We're going to send the legs straight out. You go off to the side here. And the legs come together. So you're sitting up tall. You're going to reach down on the outside of the legs. You're just going to hold it here. So you feel the stretch in the back of the legs here, the hamstrings, a little bit of calves, and just holding it here. And then go ahead and come up slowly. And then we're going to open up the legs. We're going to go in the spine stretch. So the legs are a little more than hip width apart, sitting up tall. You're drawing that belly button in toward the lumbar spine, which is the lower back. You're just coming down and then coming back. So incorporate it into your breathing. You're going to reach a little further. Come down. Come on back. So let's do 3 more. So you're challenging that flexibility, back of the legs. Keep reaching. Okay, we're going to go down one more time. We're going to hold it this time. So as far as you can in that stretch, you're going to hold it here. And then come on back slowly. Nice job. We're going to go back to having the legs crossed, or you're going to have one leg out if it's not comfortable for you to have both legs crossed. We're going to come up toward the sky. We're going to drop the arms. So right comes forward, left comes forward. You're going to look behind you. And you're going to come back. You're going to go the other way. And you're going to come back. So continue this, looking over the shoulder. Inhale up. So exhale as you come down. We'll do 2 more times. Inhale out. Exhale down. Sorry about that. Gus, stop. Squirrels are teasing my dog. Looking back. Let's do it one more time. Looking behind. Inhale and breathe it out. Exhale. All right. So we're going to get ready to go down on our mat. So you're going to come here. You're going to draw your knees in. We're going to try to come down onto your mat without using hands. So the abs are doing all the work. All right. So you're coming down slowly. You're drawing the knees in, and you have a flat back. Arms out to the side, and then you're going side to side. So you'll bring one hip up off the mat each time. And you're controlling this movement. Strong core, contracting the abs. Going side to side. We'll do 2 more. We're going to stop in the center. All right, so we're going to stop here in the center. Knees are here. We're going to put the feet down. We're going to do some ab work. So we're going to pretend like we're climbing a rope. We're going to bring our upper body up off the ground, climbing that rope, coming up. Notice how you have your shoulder blades up and you're coming back down. You need to support your head as you come. You can climb with one hand, coming up, coming back down. So you're pushing that low back into the floor, climbing, coming a little higher, keeping that chin up off the chest. Do that 2 more times, coming up, coming down. And last time here, then we'll take a little break, we'll stretch. Coming up, coming back down. Rest that head, neck, straighten out the legs, reach over, head, so you're stretching out the abs. Take a deep breath in, and then breathe out. Now we're going to bring the legs back into the chest. We're still doing some abs. This time we're going to send our legs up toward the ceiling. So we're going to have our legs up here. And we're going to drop one leg down at a time. So you're going to come up. You're going to send that other leg out. You're going to bring it back. You're going to switch. Notice how I don't have a straight leg. I am not as flexible as you might think. And so this is okay. We're still working our abs here, working our flexibility, our stability. And Pilates is all about lengthening the muscles. It's about building a stronger core. It's about gaining flexibility and also balance and stability. Last one here. And then we'll bring the knees in. Take another break. We're going to do one more set of abs before we move on. So we're going to have our legs out. We're going to straighten our legs. And we're going to have our hands behind our head. And we're just coming up for two. This time up for two, down for two. So coming up, coming back down. Halfway, a little further, back, halfway, and back down. So up for two and down for two. So you're breathing through this. You're pushing that low back into the floor, keeping the elbows out from your line of sight, keeping the chin up off the chest. Nice job. All right, so last two, and then we'll move on. All right, so we're gonna bring our arms out to the side. We're gonna bring our right arm up, our right knee, and we're gonna prepare to roll over. So you're gonna come this way, you're gonna push up, you're gonna roll over, come onto your stomach. And we're going to go into a T position here. So, arms are out. And we're just coming up and coming back down. So you're inhaling. Breathe it out, come down. Inhale. Breathe it out, come down. Keep those arms in line with that back. You're not going higher than that back. And you're still going into that back, low back extension. As you come up, please inhaling, breathe it out. We're going to do two more of these. And then last one. Breathe it out, come down. Give the upper body a break. We're going to move to the legs. So we are going to lift and lower the right leg. We're going to bring the legs a little further apart, so they're a little more than hip width apart. And then we're lifting the right leg, so you're going to lift up and just bring it back down. Squeeze, just a little lift and lower. We're doing 8 total. 4. We're just squeezing the back of the leg, the hamstrings, the glutes. 5. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Relax. We're going to go to the other side. Again, lifting, lowering. Left leg, lifting and lowering. So we have 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. Relax down. Alright, we're going to go back to the upper part of the body. We're going to work a little bit more of the lower back. So we're going to have our hands to our side. And we're going to come up and come back down. So palms are up. You're just coming up, coming back down. So the legs are on your mat, hip width apart, coming back down. You're inhaling up, breathing it out, coming down. So we'll do 4 more. And then we're going to go back to the legs. Last 2. And last 1. Relax the upper body again. Let's go to legs. We're going to bend both knees. You're going to come a little further apart with the legs. And we're going to lift and lower that right leg with the knee bent. So you're just pushing it up towards the ceiling, coming back down. I am very tight after these holidays and not doing a lot of stretching. I'll try to counteract that. So we'll do 3 more, and then we'll go to the other side. And then same thing, other side, lifting, lowering. Squeeze, release, keep breathing through it. Relax the upper body. We have 3 more. Alright, nice job. We're going to straighten out the legs. Bring the arms here next to you. Push yourself up. Come on back. So we're going into child's pose. And just reaching in, holding it in the stretch. We're going to come onto all 4s. So this is tabletop position. So your wrists are right below your shoulders. You have a strong core, flat back. We're going to reach out with the right arm and the left leg. If you're new to this exercise, you're just lifting one limb. So you can lift just the arm if you want, or the leg. If you're been doing Pilates, we're lifting, extending, and holding, balancing, and coming back. We'll try to lengthen the limbs. Back. Don't hold your breath either. Just breathe through. We'll do 2 more sets. Okay, we're going to do 1 more set, and then we're going to switch to another exercise. Come back to this exercise, but we're going to progress it a little more. Alright, so from this position we're going to come onto our left side, or whatever works for you to see the screen. We're going to keep the knees bent, and we're going to do some leg work. So we're going to have these knees bent. The hips are stacked, right? And we're just lifting and lowering here. Doing some outer thigh work here. And of course, if you needed more, you could add some weight, add the hand right here. We're going to do 3 more. Notice I'm not rushing through these exercises. Alright, finishing up. Nice job. Then we're going to switch. We're going to stay in this position, but we're going to go into clamshell. So we're going to open this way and then close back. So you're keeping the feet together, opening, closing, Challenging your flexibility here in the hip flexors. Alright, so 3 more. Might be getting a little difficult here. You might be starting to feel it. And last one here. Alright, relax. We're going to try to get some inner thigh work. We did the outer, we did the clamshell for flexibility. We're going to bring that top leg forward. And you're going to straighten out that bottom leg. We're going to lift and lower the bottom leg. So you're going to squeeze, release. So you're just coming up, coming back down. If this position isn't comfortable, you could also put a pillow or something here below this leg. Raise it up a little bit. We're doing 4 more. And then we're going to go back to our tabletop position. Last 2. And then relax down. Alright, so going back to tabletop. So we're coming onto the hands and knees again. Alright, and we're going to progress the exercise we did before. And we're going to bring the arm and leg out to the side. So you're going to have out front, you're going to go out to the side, you're coming back, coming down. If you're new to this exercise, you're doing it carefully and slowly, still trying to challenge your balance, trying not to pull yourself so you fall over, try to contract your abs to keep you stabilized, coming out to the side, coming back, coming back. So let's finish this one. We'll do 2 more. And we're going to go back onto our other side and do those side lying exercises again. Keep going with this. Notice I still have a flat back. Coming out to the side, trying to have the arm and leg about the same height. Last one each side. It's good to move, right? After these holidays, this cold weather, all that yucky weather outside. Alright, so go back into that child's pose, stretch that out. I'm going to end up on the other side this time. So, coming over here, keeping the knees bent. And we're working back to working the outer thigh on the other leg. So you're here, we're lifting, we're lowering. Relaxing the upper body. So you're kind of leading with that heel on the top. So we'll do 2 more. Relax down. And then we're going into the clamshell. So again, add resistance if you would like. You're just opening and you're closing. Keeping the hips facing forward. So we'll do 4 more. Got that inner thigh still. Last 2. And last one here. Relax down. And we're working that lower leg. So, top leg comes forward. staying on the right side here. And then we're lifting for 2, lowering for 2. Or actually just lifting and lowering, I think. Yeah. Squeeze, release. Three more. I'm going to do a little bridging after this. And last one. And relax down. Alright, nice job. Grab a drink if you would like. We're going to switch positions. We're going to do some bridging and then some roll-ups. So, we're going to do one set of bridging, and then one set of a marching bridge, which is lifting one leg up at a time. We'll show you how that looks. So starting out just a regular bridge. So you're coming up for 4 counts, coming back down, and then we're going to go into that marching bridge. So we're going to come up into the bridge, then we're going to lift up that right leg, bring it back down. Notice I'm keeping my bottom up. Lift up the left leg, bring it back down, come down with the upper body or the lower body. All right, so let's go back to another regular bridge. Coming up, coming back down, and going back in that marching bridge. And coming up here, coming back down, and then same thing, coming up, coming back down, and back down. So we're going to do 2 more sets, regular bridge and a marching bridge. So regular bridge, come up as high as you can. And then the marching bridge, so coming up into the bridge, bringing that leg up, bringing it back down, bringing the other leg up, controlling that movement, contracting the abs, so we're working the core still. All right, one more regular bridge, coming up. Coming back down, and then one more marching bridge. So coming up, coming here, back down, coming here, back down, and coming all the way down. So we're going to bring our knees into the chest, and we're going to prepare for our roll-up. So I'm going to come into the stretch. You're going to reach over, stretch out those legs, and then for a roll-up, we're going to come back down and start on our back so we can use our abs. But I just wanted to point out, if you have a pillow, when you're first starting out, or even a towel roll or something like that, it's very beneficial to have the pillow because you have a little bit of leverage from being off the ground. You have the pillow, your abs don't have to do as much work. They're still working, right? But you're already somewhat up off the ground. So that's what you would do if you had a pillow in the studio. I use both shoes. Alright. And back up, taking your time, using those abs, coming up and over the feet, coming back down. Continue with the roll up. So just take your time. They're doing the work, coming on over, reaching over the legs, the feet, coming back. We're going to keep going with the roll-ups. It always feels like we're doing about 20 or whatever, but we're not. I'm trying to count. Thinking we'll do 4 more. So keep going. Of course, you're always welcome to take a break. If you feel like you need a break, feel free to take a break. So breathing, inhale, exhale on the way up. Inhale, exhale on your way down. So we're going to do 2 more. Alright, and we're going to calm down. We're going to just go into a seated position this time. So we're going to come up into a seated position. Okay. And we're going to do saw. So I'm going to face you guys. We're going to have our legs a little more further apart than like hip width apart. We're going to actually do alternate saw. So for alternate saw, we're going to have our arms out to the side, legs in the V, and you're just going to turn in a pulse, come back, turn and pulse. Notice I'm keeping my arms the same distance apart, rotating at the trunk, keeping my legs anchored here on the floor. Nice job. Let's do 2 more sets of these. And last set. All right, nice job. We're gonna do some leg circles and we're gonna finish up on our stomach for today. We're gonna do some stretching and then I'm gonna advise you can do some balance on your own. You can do some roll downs on your own. We don't have as much time today, but we're going to do the leg circles. So for leg circles, you're going to lay down. We're going to start with the right leg. We're going to do small leg circles to start out with. So the right leg comes up. We're going to do 5 very small leg circles. So you are contracting the abs and then going back the other way. So the challenge is keeping the other leg where it's at. And then we're going to shift. Same thing. We're coming up, coming around in those leg circles. 3, 4, 5, going back the opposite way. All right, so we're going back to the right leg. We're going to finish the leg circles this time. We're going to do as big as we can make them. We're going to come around. So you're coming around into a very large leg circle. There's 2. So 360 degrees around. 3, 4, and 5. So then we're going to go back. Cleaning. Okay, last one, and then we're going to switch leg. Alright, so same thing. Left leg is up. Going around as big as you can make them. Challenging your flexibility. staying, keeping your stability, contracting the abs, bring that leg around, big as you can. So one more, and we'll go the other way. All right, other way with that. And keeping that right leg as still as you can on the mat. Last one here. All right, bring the knees in. Just rest here for a moment. And we're gonna finish up on our stomach. All right, so we're gonna come up and then we're gonna go back onto our stomach. We're gonna go into the starfish. So for starfish, we have our legs in a V, and then our arms are in a V. And we're lifting the right arm, the left leg, and then same thing other side. So we're lifting up, lowering, shifting to the other side, lifting and lowering, same thing. So keep the chest on the mat. So this is 4, I believe. If you like to challenge yourself, you can come a little closer, or you can stay where you were at. We're gonna keep doing that starfish and lifting the right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Notice my chest is on the mat, but I have my head up. Last 2. And the last one here. Relax down. We're going to end with breaststroke. So, sorry, my face is itching for some reason. Okay, so for breaststroke, we have our hands, elbows bent. Hands are next to us, right? So we're coming up into extension with our back. We're reaching overhead, coming down with the arms, bringing them back, coming back down on the mat. So if we add the legs to this, we're flutter kicking, coming around, coming back down. Inhale up, exhale, up, down, come back. Do a couple more. Coming around, coming here, coming back down. Let's do 2 more of these. And then the last one here. And relax down. All right, and we're going to be stretching